you are watching this part of my tutorial today, you're most likely watching the replay. So if you would leave me a little comment, #replay, so I know you were here. And I can say hi. As always, if you have any questions or are interested in anything that I make that you see on my page, please reach out to me in a private message with your question, or if you want to inquire about the availability of something that maybe catches your eye. I'm going to share us out to my 2 groups and wait for some friends to hop on before I get started. Today, I am sharing on behalf of the Live Sale Crafting Down South group. Hi, Christine. How are you? You're the first one to the party today. I hope you're having a good day. All right, I shared to my 2 groups. I'm going to tag my followers, so maybe some people will get a notification that I'm on live. Alrighty, let me know if you can hear me and see me okay, Christine. Maybe pop this down a little bit closer to my table. That looks a little bit better. Okay, alrighty. We will get started. Hi Margarita, how are you today? Welcome in. It's so nice to have you here. I hope you're having a good day. In one of the paid groups that I'm in, Mama's House, we're doing an ornament exchange. I hosted my own ornament exchange. We had a great turnout. We had, I want to say 54 people that participated. We paired everyone up in groups of 2. And at this point, I feel like everyone has most likely received their ornament by now. And if not, they'll probably be getting it this week. Or the deadline to send them, I think, was November 10th. But I'm in a paid group, Mama's House, and they are hosting an ornament exchange. So I have to make another ornament, which is not a problem. I like making ornaments. So I have something cute planned for us today. This is a brand new cookie cutter that I got from Juliana at Quiet Corner Clubhouse in her private group. She has, she cuts 3D prints cutters. And if you're a member of her private group, you can purchase her exclusive club cutters. I oiled this, like I said, it's brand new. And I practiced with it a couple of times before I hit the go live button. Hi, Mary, how are you? And like with all brand new cutters, sometimes you have to work them in, meaning you have to oil them up and cut something with them, and then oil them up again and cut something. And usually by the 3rd time, hi Sandy, how are you? Usually by the 3rd time, everything's really oiled up and good to go. So I'm gonna oil this up again. Like I said, just like 15 minutes ago, I was practicing with it. So I would look like I know what I'm doing when I come on here with y'all. And then it has the little antlers. Girly girl. Bailey's right back there. Michelle. Okay, let me pause while she's on, because I know Michelle doesn't have a lot of time all of the time, and this is right in that bubble when she sometimes has to get her kids or pick up her kids or greet her kids from coming home from school. So since you're on, Michelle, don't go anywhere. I received your happy mail today, and I'm gonna unbox it. I'm so happy you hopped on. I'm gonna unbox it and show everyone. I peeked already. I couldn't not peek. Ooh, it's burning my finger. I must have a cut. The baby wipe is burning my finger. Okay, let's do Happy Mail unboxing really quick while Michelle's on, because I'm not sure how long she can hang with us because of her kiddos. Look at this beautiful mint green tree I got. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. It opens, so I could put something in it. I feel like I wanna keep it for myself, but the minute I saw it, oh, there's one of Mochi's hairs. Look at that. You can't see it, but it looks like one of Mochi's hairs on the bottom. That's okay. We have animals here too, Michelle. It gave me like Glitterville vibes. I know the Glitterville trees, they're are more pointy, but as soon as I saw it, it gave me Glitterville vibes. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but it was so stinking cute, I had to have it, or at least one of them. I've already got a bunch of these from Michelle, and I haven't done anything with them, so maybe this upcoming week, it should be one of my goals. I have both her sets, the Merry Christmas Gingerbread House and the sleigh with the reindeer. Where's my reindeer? There it is, right there. I know I have all the sets with the reindeer in pink, and then I have all of them, the house and the sleigh and the reindeer in gingerbread color. And then on her live sale last week, she showed another of the gingerbread house in the green and pink, guys. I had to have it because you guys know me with green and pink. You know me. Then she started doing some smaller 1-inch cupcake liners. Hi, Maricela. I have all of her larger, I have all of her larger cupcake liners. I even have this color. Michelle is my supplier of all things, but I love this new little size. They're 1-inch, I believe. So I ordered some of the new 1-inch size. Put these back. While Michelle's on here, I just wanted to show my loot while she's here, because she probably won't be able to stay long. And then I believe these are new. Correct me if I'm wrong, Michelle. And they're two different colors, pinks. Can you see? This is like a rosy pink, and this is a bubblegum pink. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them. I could see these on a little mini Santa cake. I got some of her new hearts in two different colors, pinks. I'm thinking for Valentine's Day. Those would be cute. I got some of her new candy canes in my signature pink and mint. Love them so much. Not sure what I'm going to do with them. And then I got some more presents just because I use a lot of her presents. And you guys, I got some more of the antler, the tiny 1-inch antler ears, because I'm using them like crazy. I made 3 of these and used her little antlers on them. I have 2 of these available if anyone's interested. They're cute little reindeer and candy cane ornaments. Just reach out to me in a private message. So yeah, that's my Michelle. I love it all. It's always so fun when I go to my mailbox and I have something in there from my my little supplier, my dealer, my bestie. It's always fun when I go and I have a happy mailbox from you, Michelle. Hi, Brenda. How are you? It's always fun. Who doesn't like getting happy mail, right, guys? I mean, let's face it. All right, so let's go ahead and start working on this. I have an idea in my head. It may or may not come out. We'll see. I'm going to give it a try. I thought, like I said, I'm part of another ornament exchange. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Usually, I'm working out of my little tubs, but I needed a bigger piece of clay. So I grabbed that bag, and I know it's so loud. I don't need this much clay, though. I pulled out way too much. I don't need all of this. Oh, my God. It's like spaghetti. All right, let me put this a little bit back in here. And I'll just fold it over on itself so it doesn't dry out while we're working with this big amount. So yeah, I got this idea in my head for this other ornament exchange in Mama's house private group. So we'll see. We'll see. Yay, right? Yay for Happy Mail. Who doesn't love some Happy Mail? I love Happy Mail. I love getting it and I love sending it too. I just mailed out a big box this morning to my mother-in-law. You see, guys, gingerbread train is gone. I'm so sad because it's been hanging out back there for several weeks and it's finally gone. I mailed it to my mother-in-law along with her other Christmas gifts. So it's on its way. And I texted her and I said, when you get your box, please open it right away. Don't wait till Christmas because I want her to be able to open it and enjoy it and put it out right away and use it in her holiday decor this year. So I told her, don't wait until December 25th. Just open it and use it. I need ideas, Michelle. I need ideas. I got a new rolling pin and I ordered it because I see Jill Mackenzie using it, Primitive Daughter Greencastle. And I like that it has the guides on the end. And I believe this is the size she uses. Hi, Maureen. How are you? Most often that I do believe is the 1/4 inch. So I just left it on there like it came. It's a little bit more than a 1/4 inch, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But when she rolls her stuff out, it always comes out so nice. I don't know. It's not taking the wrinkles out, the little bumps and imperfections. So I feel like it's too thick. It's too thick. So I'm gonna come back in with my regular trusty one, or I can grab this one to see if I can get some of these imperfections out of the clay. It's a piece of something white. Hi, Paula, how are you? Welcome in, friends. I don't want to smush it too much though, because I want this to be pretty thick. Because as the little reindeer dries, I don't want it to curl. And if you don't roll your clay out thick, you guys know it has a tendency to curl. All right, let's give it a try. Something right there. There's where that gigantic air bubble was, and because I had the guides on, it didn't come out, but I'm just gonna keep it over there and I'm gonna strategically put this over here so it won't even get into the air bubble. Push it down. Hi, Kim. How are you? Welcome in. So happy to see everyone. What's everyone doing today? Are you crafting? Are you working? Are you decorating? Maureen, you're gaining on it. I've been seeing your posts. I saw you one yesterday where you're like, what in the world is everyone talking about Valentine's Day for? I'm still putting my Christmas decorations up. Right? You guys, I am not ready for Valentine's Day. I want to savor and enjoy Christmas, the Christmas entire holiday season as much as possible. You guys know it's my absolute favorite time of year, and I don't want to wish it away. So there's no way you're going to see me doing Valentine's anything. Not until after the first of the year. All right, so I don't know. I might have to do it again because I see a little something over on that side that on his mouth, a little crinkle that I don't like. So let's see. I might have to do it again. I might have to do it again. All right, so he came out, and as happens most often with brand new cutters, his edges are super raggedy. there. There's a little something that I don't like. This is a simple project. I won't be mad. Hi, Linda. I won't be mad if I have to roll the clay out again, which I feel like I want to. Because there's a little imperfection right there where his mouth is going to be, and I don't like how it looks. So we're going to do it again. I'm going to roll it out again. This is really tight right here, in between his head and his tail, and it's all sticking in there. Lovely, lovely. Michelle, are you all decorated? Do you have all your stuff up? Are you done? How are you today, Linda? 3 more boxes of decorations today. You are gaining on it, Miss Maureen. You are gaining on it. You're making progress. I'm just trying to get that, some of that out of there. That's stuck in there. I don't know. You guys might just sit here for an hour watching me roll clay. Hey, Nikki B. How are you? How are you? Are you home or are you at work? Or are you picking your kiddos up from school? It's one of those 3 things. One of those 3 things. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. This is the cutest cookie cutter, but sometimes cookie cutters that have these little nooks and crannies make me crazy. Because it all gets in there. And you saw how much I oiled it, you guys. It's not going to affect me cutting another piece. I'm just being kind of OCD about getting it out. So 90% of it is out. So we'll move on. We'll move. Sitting with a heating pad on your front. Linda, what happened? What happened? I'm going to add some more oil, guys. Linda, what happened? Did you fall? Oil on my fingers. Add some more oil. Did you fall, Linda? Oh my gosh. Fractured vertebrae sounds horribly painful. What happened? Hey Peggy, how are you today? Welcome. I wish I was sitting on the couch with a heating pad and a glass of wine. Just because, guys. I don't need it. I don't have an injury or pain. But that sounds cozy. Sounds cozy. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Welcome in. I know you're probably just hopping on because you're at work. Wendy, did you see the cakesicle I made yesterday? The challenge was to use gingies and peppermints. It's a little hot cocoa mug. Pinterest inspired. The one on Pinterest was made like with fondant, of course. Most everything on Pinterest on my boards is like cakes, real cakes with fondant. But I spun it with clay. And the challenge was gingies and peppermints. And now I'm messing around with a brand new cookie cutter that's not cute, right? Yeah, Wendy? So cute. That's not 100%. I've oiled it a couple of times, but you guys know with new cookie cutters, sometimes you got to do it a good 3-4 times. Winter pool cover, taking down my gazebo cover. Oh, Linda, you probably pulled something. You not probably. I'm sure you did. You pulled something. That's what my husband tells me all the time. Like, Deb, you are no spring chicken. You can't do stuff like you used to. You think you are, but you're not. So I was very careful. Wendy, do you remember last year in December I pulled whatever in my bag, filling my bird feeders, remember? It was, it might have been in January when I went out to fill my bird feeders. And I was like down and out for 7 days, guys. I was down and out for 7 days. All right, see, I don't think I could put in, because of the guides, it's not allowing me to put enough pressure on it to get all those little imperfections out. So the jury's still out on this one. The jury is still out. I don't know if I like it enough. I guess it could help me kind of get my clay to this point, and I know it'll be a 1/4 inch thick, and then I can do exactly what I'm doing, come back in with my other rolling pin and smooth it out, because that did the trick. It's all smooth on the good side now. All right, let's try it again, guys. I mean, I still feel like I'm oiling this sucker, and it's not X-ray. Fractured. You're 71. Girl, you should not be pulling cover on, you're pulling your gazebo. Yes, Maricela, did you get it from Juliana's group? I got it quite a while ago when she released it, and I haven't used it yet. So like I said, I have another ornament exchange that I'm part of. I mean, there's oil all over everything, guys, so let's just go for it. I haven't used it yet, but I thought this would be a great opportunity to pull it out and oil it up and give it a try. That pulled away a lot smoother this time, guys, so I feel like maybe 3rd time's a charm. Like I said, with new cutters that are thick like this, sometimes you really have to work them in. You just have to work them in. I remember watching Carly one time with a brand new cutter, and she had to do it a good, like 4 times. Keep oiling it and recutting it. So I feel like I'm not the only one. All right, let me see if I can pop it out now. Unfortunately, it didn't just fall out. We're gonna pop it out with the ball tool, and you just commit to it and really pounce it. Don't go slow, because if you go slow, it's gonna make, you guys, that looks much better. Looks so much better, okay. If you go slow, it's gonna make indent marks on, and now there's a bubble. Dang it all. Well, I'm not doing it again, guys. Hopefully it'll just dry. Put some more oil on my fingers, and let's smooth these raggedy edges down. But this looks so much better. So much better. I'm happy with it now. See, and just like I said, it's a brand new cutter, so you kind of have to like work it in. You kind of have to just keep oiling it and cutting with it like a good 3, 4, 5 times. And I think that was my 4th time doing it, and it kind of came out perfect. Kind of came out perfect. Hi, Julie. How are you? So yeah. He looks really good. And I'm just smoothing the edges down to give him a nice finished edge. So cute. So cute. So cute. Maricela, maybe this will inspire you to break yours out and make something cute with it. All right, look. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Cutie patootie, right? Okay. There is that clay in between. Sometimes, guys, you just have to let it dry in there. And once it's dry, you could just take your pointy tool or a scraper or something and pop it out. Sometimes you just have to let it dry because in there, right in there, it's just almost impossible to get out. But if you let it dry, it'll pop right out. All right, I'm gonna just leave it, guys. Once it dries, it'll come out. All right, we're done with this clay. Wow, look at that, 25 minutes, and all I've done is cut a reindeer. No, that's not true. I did my unboxing of my packing mail from my Michelle. All right, pushing it back in the bag, getting air out. That is key, you guys. If there's any newbies on here, get all your air out of your bag. It'll keep your clay nice and moist. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Making a little reindeer ornament. A little reindeer ornament. All right, so he's cute. He's super cute. Or she. It's going to be a little girl. I just love her little shape. She's so cute. Yep, that one came out good, guys. All right, I'm done with these. Let's get them out of the way. All right, so next in this little set, there's the antlers. We need 2 of them. The ear, we need 2 of them. And the little tail, we need 1 of them. So let's do the tail. Let's do something easy. Let's switch gears. Do something easy. Not that that was difficult. It just took a couple of times. It took a couple of times. There's an air bubble. If this was Shelby, she'd scrunch that up and she would do it again. She'd be like, oh, no, ma'am, no. But for me, I'm like, it's okay, it'll dry. It'll dry, and I'm just gonna pray that it just puffs right out of there. All right, what's everyone's plans for Thanksgiving? You guys traveling? Are you staying home? Are you cooking? Are you going out to eat? What's everyone's plans? This is some French vanilla. I'm gonna roll it out, and I'm going to roll it a lot thinner than, that might be too thin. A lot thinner than how thick we left that. We left that a good 1/4 inch. I'm gonna roll it thinner because this is gonna get placed on top, like pieced on top of that little reindeer tail. So we don't want it super thick, guys, because that would just be cuckoo. Hey, Brenda, how are you? I hope you're doing well. All right, let's bring another smaller ball tool over. Just come in, just pop it right out. See, and that one has raggedy edges too. It's a small piece, and I can just pop the, smooth them all down. 6 hours away, stay in an Airbnb. So nice, so nice. We are staying home on the actual holiday. And as far as it goes right now, it's just gonna be my husband and I on the actual Thursday. Because my one son is celebrating with my daughter-in-law's family on Thursday. They always do like that holiday. So we're like, all right, we'll just get with you on another day, not on the holiday. So we're driving out there and we're gonna spend the day with them on Saturday. And then my other son and his wife and the 2 kiddos, it's so funny hearing myself say the 2 kiddos. He's the one that just had the new baby a little over 3 weeks ago. So it hasn't completely sunk in yet that they actually have 2 kids. I'm sure it's sunk in with them. Her mom is still there visiting and helping. I went the week when the baby was born. I went for 4 days. All right, I just did the little Shelby trick where you wet a pointy tool or some sort of knife or something and drag it through to create the little lines for the tail. Like you do, like you seen me do with the Santa beards. I'm gonna bring it over and I was gonna say paper piece it on. Just put it on, put it on. Put a little oil right there so I can push it down and it won't stick. So cute. I will hold it up in a second, guys. I just want to push down all my edges. So cute. Okay. Dito's little tail. Okay. You are cooking, Maureen? Yeah. So, I got sidetracked. So, I think it's just going to be my husband and I. I talked with one of the neighbors. They're not doing their Thanksgiving with their kids until Friday. So her and him were going to like go out to a restaurant with her mom. And I said, well, if you're going to do that, why don't you guys like come over here? Oh, I do need the cookie dough again for the ears, guys. And they're just not sure. She had to check with her husband, which, you know. Other things, guys, other things. So I could have done his little tail in white. I did it in off-white, but it would be equally as cute to have done it in white. So let's roll out a little bit more cookie dough, graham cracker. So I will be cooking unless something happens and yeah, I'll be cooking. I was going to say, I'll be cooking. Maybe in my pajamas. If they don't come over, I'll probably have a pajama day. And just cook in my pajamas, watch the parade while I'm cooking. And then maybe do a puzzle in the afternoon. Just a real chill day. A real chill day. Very chill day. All right. Roll this out. And ears. I oiled them, but let's go ahead and do it again. It can't hurt. Cut out 2 little ears. There's 1. Husband and you. Oh, a couple of your kids? Yeah, so on Thursday, it's just me and my husband, unless if the neighbors come over maybe later for dessert or something. So quiet day. And then Friday, we don't have any plans. And then Saturday, we'll be traveling to the kids. And we'll be celebrating Thanksgiving, my one son's 34th birthday, his wife, my daughter-in-law's, can't remember if they're the same age or if she's a year younger. I think they're the same age. She's either 33 or 34. All right, 2 little ears. And then what I kind of think I want to do is make a little indent. Husband and son staying home. Nice, that sounds lovely. I want to make a little indent in the middle of the ears. And you could, you guys, should I put the little cream inside the ears like I did for these guys? Or should I just leave it? Should I put the little cream inside the ear like that? the little off-white, or should I leave them just all cookie dough? What do you guys think? Glasses if we're going to our cousins. Oh, that sounds nice. So Wendy, are you having to bring like a dish to share? A dish to pass around and share? Or is the cousin doing everything and saying just, you know, show up? Because sometimes people don't mind you bringing a dish to share or a bottle of wine or, you know, something. And then sometimes people are like, no, just come. I don't want you doing anything. I just want you to come and show up. Which both are nice. Both are nice. When I go to my son's on Saturday, I already offered. I'm bringing macaroni salad because they love my homemade macaroni salad. I was wondering what you were talking about, Maureen. I was confused, but I just let it go. I was wondering what you were talking about when you were saying, make sure you wear your glasses. I'm like, they're on my face. Corn casserole and cookies. What kind of cookies? Are you making some yummy Italian confections? You probably are. So yeah, so I volunteered to make macaroni salad because the kids love my homemade macaroni salad. 2 different kinds of cranberry relish. Cranberry. My husband only likes the kind out of the can, and not even the whole cranberries. He likes the jelly thing where you open the can and just go like that and the whole thing just comes out as a cylinder. That's the kind he likes. I'm like, okay, easy. But I have a yummy recipe from years ago that I saw on, I believe, Rachel Ray, years and years and years ago, for a cranberry orange relish. One of her guests, Katie Lee, made it, and I printed the recipe out, and I've been making it ever since. It's delicious. You make it basically with whole cranberries, orange, take an orange and segment it up, and you put everything in a food processor, and some orange extract and sugar to sweeten the cranberries up, and celery and walnuts, and it makes, and you just process it up in the food processor, and it makes the most delicious, super cute, guys. It makes yeah, Maricela, that's Wally's favorite. That's all he, like I make this whole fancy relish from, cranberry relish from scratch, and he's like, no thank you. I'm good. I just wanted the canned one. I'm like, okay, sir. Okay, all right, let's bring him back over. Let's add his little ears. Okay, and I'm going to do a tiny little bit of super glue just because this has been sitting here for a while, drying out a little bit. We want to make sure we give it a good chance to stick. So I'll add just a tiny bit of super glue on the end of one little ear, and we'll put it kind of right over there, and say it with me, class. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Super cute. All right, let's layer the second one on top. So yeah, so I'll bring the canned cranberry sauce, my homemade cranberry relish, macaroni salad. Then I told them we always eat at 1, but they eat later because the kids with naps and everything. so we won't be eating until later. So I said I will bring, like, I'll make a charcuterie board and bring that, and we could snack on that in the afternoon when the kids are sleeping. And while they're prepping in the kitchen, this way the rest of us will have a little something to snack on. Because, you know, you smell all that yummy food and you start getting hungry. So we'll have a little something. So I'll make a cute little charcuterie board. Those bubbles still popping up. Cute little ears. Cranberry sauce. You don't like it, Albert? Yeah. I like the cranberry relish, but I don't eat just the sauce like my husband. That's jellied sauce out of the can. I like the cranberry relish because it's sweet. It has walnuts and oranges and all the things. All right, let's do his little antlers. I may or may not finish this, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm such a slow crafter. Michelle, I don't think she's still on here, but I tell her that all the time. You're so fast. And Susan Forrester, the Delighted Pumpkin, so fast. I'm a slow crafter. I'm slow, guys, but I'm old. So there's that. There's that. All right, so just condition up some of this chocolate chip. That's all you want to eat is the cranberry sauce, Marisol? It's funny. All right, so I'm going to bring a charcuterie board for us to snack on. I'm going to bring macaroni salad, 2 different types of cranberries. And then because it is their birthdays, I just ordered them one of the big, giant $100 from the fruit things, guys, from Edible Arrangements. Oh my God. I lost my words. The fruit arrangements from Edible Arrangements. It's cute. It's like a Thanksgiving one. And I had them include a happy birthday balloon. And it will be delivered to their house. My daughter-in-law doesn't follow my page, so I know she won't be hearing me talking about it. She doesn't do crafts. She doesn't follow my page, So no chance of her hearing me talking about what I got them for their birthdays. All right, now I need a real small ball tool. I want to be careful to not make indents in it. See, that one could have been oiled some more. I think I only oiled it twice. It could have been oiled some more. That's so weird how brand new cutters are wonky. And I have never had good luck, guys, with the soapy water. Juliana swears by it. Who else uses the soapy water technique? I tried it and it just made a mess and it made my clay gloopy. So I did not do that again. I was not a fan of the soapy water technique. See, now that pulled away a lot better. You gotta oil these new things up like multiple times before you go to use them the first time. Came out with a real raggedy edge. So, but with all the oil, you can just smooth your sides down pretty easy and it comes out pretty good. All right, there's the 2 antlers. Done with the chocolate brown. Oh, I seem so calm during my lives. Thank you, Maureen. You can't tell I'm peeing my pants on the inside. I mean, I always hope it comes out. You know, when I get nervous, just going live like this, I don't really get nervous. But when it's an event, like if it's a planned event for someone's birthday or a special occasion or something, then I do. I get very nervous. And I've been doing this for 2 years, guys. But I get really nervous. All right. Oh my gosh, how cute. How cute. How cute. All right. So I'm going to flatten organic coconut oil from Costco. Yep. Yep, I've tried the coconut oil too. This that I'm using today is just the baby oil. All right, 1 antler, little super glue, and we're gonna hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Second little antler, flatten it down. You guys, when I finish, my husband and I are gonna run out. He got an email for a special at Circle K. They're doing like an extra 25 cents off per gallon of gas. The line's gonna probably be down the block, but we're going to do that. We're gonna grab some dinner out, just something quick. Yeah, that's what I'm using, Maureen, the baby oil, and it smells so good, and my hands smell so good after I use it. I love it so much. Looky her. This is so cute, so cute. All right, so then, because you guys know, I don't trust myself with the eyeliner. You guys, I mean, if I wasn't doing this live, I could do it and then wipe it off and do it and wipe it off. And this isn't lashes, lashes, lashes. This would just be the one eye thing. So I maybe could do it, but I'm thinking I will just make a clay one. We'll just make it. Sorry, it's one of those crinkly bags, guys. I'll just make a little clay one, a little. Yep, that's what I use. The baby magic oil, and it smells so good. All right, so let's roll a worm really thin. Really thin. Really thin. And I feel like, hold on. Let me look at Juliana's picture. She used puffy paint. I'm going to try it with foam clay. So she started kind of like here and went up like that. Okay. I think I like that way better than trying to do it with the eyeliner, you guys, just because I most often have to do it and rub it off, and do it and rub it off, and do it and rub it off. All right, so then I'm rolling this out a little bit thinner than what it already was, and I'm gonna cut off a tiny piece, and we're gonna put it on the end. That's probably too big even. Teeny tiny piece. Okay. There's her little eye. Done with clay. And then this way, no mistakes, no accidents. I feel like I want to put some black down on her little hoofs, Let's see. Oh, I almost fell off my chair. Right, Maureen, I always loved smelling my babies when they were babies with the baby powder and the baby lotion and all the yummy smells. I always loved all those yummy smells. All right, let me see if I could just cut out a little hoof action, just using the bottom of the cutter. Pull it out. Smooth it. Smooth this one. Okay. And then how do I need to cut this? Oh, so we're heading out. Hey, Barbara, how are you? We're heading out to get the gas for the 25 cents off per gallon. That one goes like that. That one goes like that. And then we're gonna grab dinner, and then we're gonna be down in that neck of the woods. So I have to pick an order up at Michael's that I ordered online a couple of days ago. I had a $10 voucher to use. So I ordered a $12 roll of ribbon, and it only cost me $2. Good deal, right guys? Good deal. So I'll run in there and get that. And then I figured while I'm down there, I could go to Hobby Lobby too, because Hobby Lobby is down in that same neck of the woods. This looks cute. And fresh laundry, yes. Yeah, their little onesies always smell so good when they're right out of the dryer. This looks cute with the little hoofs, guys. Juliana didn't do that to hers, but I like how it looks. I like how it looks. Super cute. All right, and then I thought I'm gonna give her cheekers. Still that bubble there, I don't like it. But you guys know I like to let my clay dry before I shade it. I have this ribbon. I have a snowflake. You know, I call these the Amy snowflakes, the Crafting Amy Girl snowflakes. I have this snowflake, and then I have this pretty ribbon bow with the reindeer on it. So I'm doing traditional red and green because the gal's name that I got for the exchange, I don't know her. So I don't know if she's traditional or Candyland. I was going to do Candyland, and then I'm like, let me do traditional because not everyone is a fan of Candyland. I know the horror, right guys? I mean, my life is all Candyland all day, all the time. So I had to search my stash to find some regular green clay that was not the key lime Candyland colored looking clay. I did have some green apple. So we're gonna make the little holly leaves, and I'm gonna make either red berries or I'm gonna put jingle bells for the red berries. So let's put this in the mold, and this is real sticky clay, guys, so I'm not sure if it's gonna come out. I'm not sure if I have to put this in the freezer. I should have done it ahead of time. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. See, I'm so used to using the clay that I use all the time, so when I divert from my regular and use something different, I'm a little out of my element. All right, let's see. I don't know. I put lots of oil in it. You saw that. So let's see if I have success. And it's the larger holly leaves, so maybe it'll be kind to me and it'll pop out. I think the trick is to just work your way around all the sides, pulling it away, and then carefully try to, yeah, it came out, guys. It came out. All right, there's that. Super cute. And then I'm gonna take my pointy scissors and cut the berries off because they came out green because I didn't load my mold with the red clay because I really feel like I want to do the jingle bells. All right, so I cut that off. I'm gonna come back and add the holly leaves to our little girl, to her neck. So cute! Oh my goodness, so cute. And then do we want to do the jingle bells or berries? Hi, AAA. How are you? Feel like the jingle bells are gonna be so cute. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it, guys. We're doing the jingle bells. We're doing it. Just to be something a little different, okay? And I'm using super glue, and that clay is real sticky and wet, and I'm just embedding them down in there. Super cute, you guys. All right, I'm gonna show you, but picture her with cute cheeks. She's gonna have cute little shaded rosy cheeks, but I am going to let her dry and then I'll shade her cheeks. I have a teeny tiny little jingle bell, and I'm gonna put that right on the tippy top. So cute, so cute. I don't think there's anyone on immediately after me in the 4 o'clock spot. It's usually Mrs. P, but when I checked the calendar, I didn't see. Oh, she looks so cute, you guys. Oh, you know what? She needs a nose. Someone check for me. I don't want to go over. I'll finish this. I need probably like 5 or 10 more minutes, but I don't want to go over into someone's spot. Should we give her a black nose or a red nose, guys? Someone check the graphic for me and see if anyone's coming on at 4. I don't think anyone was. All right, should we give her a red nose or a black nose? It was so cute. Look, Maricela. You need to go use your cookie cutter. Oil it like 10 times before you go live with it. A black nose or a red nose, guys? Black nose or a red nose? She's not necessarily Rudolph, so. Red nose, okay, there's red nose. Barbara's is red, Maricela's is red. I was gonna do black, but if y'all want me to do red, I'll do red. We have 2 votes for red so far. I'm pulling out some red. Let me see. So cute, right, AAA? It's a different red than the, it's a different red than the jingle bells, and I don't know if I like it. Hi, Tina, how are you? I don't know if I like it. And I do have to admit, this group, it's the Mama's House. It's Primitive Daughter Greencastle. It's the Mama's House private group. And a lot of the girls in there like the prim stuff. The grungy, rusty, black. Yeah, I feel like I'm in camp black. That's way too big. Just because, like I said, I don't know the lady who I'm sending this to, but I want to err on the side of, I feel like most of the people in this group, just from reading their comments on the things that Jill creates, are like loving all of the grungy, primitive stuff, guys. So I feel like I want to do, I want to tone it down. Did someone check the graphic? Am I not over into someone else's time? I can pull it up and check it. But I'm so close to finishing. Ooh, I like it. I like it, guys. I like it. Oh, it's cute. Okay. Should I try to do her cheek? Ooh, she almost slid right off. Let me try to do her cheek. Let me try to do her cheek. I'll use a big fluffy brush. Lisa, did you? Okay, so do you agree with me of what I was just saying? I was saying I feel like a lot of people in that group lean towards the grungy, primitive, rusty look. So I didn't want to do this. Nobody, okay, Albert, thank you. Thank you. That's what I thought. So I didn't want to, go full-blown Candyland like I normally do. Because I don't know the lady whose name I got. And I don't want to send her something Candyland and she's not going to like it. So I usually wait on my, until my clay is dry, but let's just do it. And I'm going to add a tiny little bit of pink, I think, to her ears. The insides parts of her ears. Just a very light baby pink. Maybe a tiny little bit of pink to the top of her tail. Maybe a little bit more to her cheek. We want to give her a nice fluffy cheek. Rosy cheek. Okay, that looks good. All right, so let me bring my snowflake over. Get this out of the way. So I have my Amy Lynn Burke snowflake from Hobby Lobby. Then I have this real pretty ribbon and see the traditional red and green colors. And then we have our cutie patootie little girl. She came out so sweet, you guys. Do I want to let her dry before I glue her on? Do I want to let her dry? She's got to go that way. What would you guys do? Would you let her dry before you glued her on? Leave her and let her dry some. I was going to put that bow up top, but it's going to cover her antlers, and I don't like it. I don't like it up top. Unless if I go like this. I can go like, I do that a lot of times, guys. Put the tails up because they're wired. AAA, what would you do? Would you guys let her dry? I feel like I want to let her dry some. D, it's from Juliana's Quiet Corner Clubhouse group. I feel like I want to let her dry, you guys, before I add her. And I will probably attach the bow like that, and then I will layer her, I'm being so careful, on top so her antlers are kind of like up top on the bow, like that. But I'm gonna let her dry some. But that's how it's gonna be, guys. That's how it's gonna be. Yes, Linda, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. Thank you for sprinkling, Tisha, I appreciate it. That's what I feel. She came out so stinking cute. We're gonna let her dry, and I'll attach her tomorrow, and then I'll take a picture. All right, guys, and then show you. But thank you for helping me work my way through her, guys. She came out adorable. The only thing I went rogue on and didn't listen to the class was, well, no, I think there were 2 votes for red, and yes, Mary, that's what I'm gonna do. I think there were 2 votes for red and 2 votes for black. I think it was evenly split. So because of the group that it's in, I think a lot of the gals are more primitive and not Candyland. At Dollar Tree today? Really? That's cool. All right, but she actually came out adorable. And I had told you guys that after I made this little cutie, I got the idea I'm gonna make handmade little ornaments like this and put them at the place settings when we host Christmas Eve with the kids. I'm gonna put one handmade ornament at each of, like, my son, my daughter-in-law, my son, my daughter-in-law. So I think the girls will get the reindeer and the boys will get the hot cocoa mug. So I'll make another one of these, and I'll make 2 of these. And that will be their special surprise at their place settings for Christmas Eve. And then they'll get to take the ornaments home. They'll get to take the ornaments home with them after the dinner. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, the black nose. Brown blusher. Yeah, I do, but I had said, Maricela, I don't like to shade my stuff until the clay is dry. So I rushed it doing her cheek just to give you guys the idea. I'm gonna let this dry and then I could give her a little shading after it's dry. I don't like to mess with the clay when it's wet because I feel like it just opens me up for an opportunity to poke something or misshape something. So I kind of like to let my clay dry and then I shade it when it's dry. Did she just photobomb? Yep, here she is. All right, say hi to the friends and then we're gonna let them go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate y'all so much. I will be back live again on Monday for Pink Frosting Divas. So until next time, be sweet. Have a great weekend. Love you all. Bye, guys.